Alright, next thing we're going to show you are the core training exercises. They're part of your lifting, whether it's B1 or B2. We're going to show you kind of a short piece of all the core exercises that we do. Pretty simply, okay, first is just a regular crunch. Cross your ankles, feet off the ground. If you need to put your hands behind your head, that's fine. What you don't want to do is bend your elbows and hold your head. That's not good. You got to keep your elbows out straight if your hands are here. Or you can just kind of hold them here is what I usually do. Okay, and you're just till your shoulder blades are off. And that's one and back down. Pretty simple. The twist, okay, you're going to think more, not your elbow, because when you bend your elbow here and you touch your elbow to your knee, that's hardly a crunch at all. What you want to think is trying to take your shoulder to your knee so you're here. Okay, and that's your twist, and then you come right to left and left to right. Twist. Okay, reverse sit-ups. If you need to put your hands kind of under your rear for back support, that's fine. If not, that's better. Okay, you're going to have your legs straight here, and you're going to lift up straight, and then you're going to lift your hips off the ground. So I'm straight here, and then I lift until my hips are off the ground, and then I come back down. And then don't barely tap the ground or don't touch the ground at all, and then come back up. These are reverse sit-ups. Okay, leg raises. I'm not sure if leg raises are on there or not, but if you need a new ab exercise, they're always good. Have your legs straight. Okay, you lift your legs off the ground. You 10 count up to about, I don't know, a foot. You don't want to go much higher than a foot off the ground. Count to 10, and then a 10 count back down. Okay, next, plate twist, if that's on there. You want to get like, I'd say most of you could use a 25-pound weight. If that's a little heavy, start with a 10, I guess, work your way up. Okay, you're going to be back, feet off the ground again, and you're just twisting here till your elbow touches, and then to the other side. Pretty simple. Alright, next we're going to go to planks. Okay, planks we're holding for 60 seconds, I think it is. Your front plank is pretty simple. What planks do is instead of contracting just one isolated area of your abs, it uses your entire core to stabilize. So have your elbows on the ground, your feet back. What you want to make sure of, if you have a buddy check you if there's a mirror, is that you don't want your rear to be too high or too low. You don't want to bend your back. You want everything to be from your shoulders to your feet as straight of a line as you can make it. Am I in a straight line?
A little bit further down. There you go.
Alright. And then you hold this for 60 seconds. Okay, side plank. Same thing, keep your feet on top of each other. Kind of make a fist. Here's how I do it, and then I put one hand at the wrist of the other. Again, you want everything to be in line. So you're here. Okay, and you can hold that for 60 seconds. If we say side plank with curls, okay, what you do is you have your hand up here, and you're going to curl it under your stomach until your shoulders are parallel with the ground, and then come back up, and that's 1. 2. Okay, you do that both sides. Back planks, I'm not sure if they're on there or not. You're going to have your toes up, elbows here, and you're going to drive through your heels and lift your rear off the ground. That's the back plank. Okay, next is what's on your sheet. It's called bridges. Okay, this works a lot. Again, your stabilizing muscles, does a lot of hip work, all that good stuff, lower back. So you're here, have your feet even on the ground, and you're just going to raise your hips until everything is in a straight line here, and then contract. And that's 1, and let it back down, and contract. Okay, you're going to do 10 with both feet on the ground. Then you're going to lift your right leg. You want your knees to be in the same place, and your leg just extending out of that knee, so I don't want my leg to be way up here. Okay, it's just coming right out of your knee, and then same thing. Lift and squeeze, and back down. Lift and squeeze, back down, and then you'll do 10 with your right leg up, and then 10 with your left leg up. Same thing, and then 3 sets of that. So you're doing 30 lifts for 1 set. If you get good at that, okay, or if that's pretty easy for you, the next challenging step would be to add a stabilizer ball Okay, and instead of your feet being on the ground, they're going to be here, and you raise up. And you're having to do a lot more stabilizing. And then your 1 foot, and that's even harder.